Well, tonight we are sitting down with the mother of Adam Fresquez, who was shot and killed at a charging station in Edgewater about 2 years ago. This comes after the man accused of shooting and killing her son was acquitted yesterday. Jeremy Smith found not guilty of second-degree murder and of manslaughter.
The jury delivered a verdict in less than 24 hours. Denver 7's Christian Lopez shares the Fresquez family's reaction.
33-year-old Adam Fresquez was maced and shot in the back twice at this Tesla charging station in May of 2023 after being involved in a road rage incident with Jeremy Allen Smith. Fresquez's family is still in disbelief that their son's shooter is now free.
I just couldn't believe it.
Fresquez Mendez family says devastation is an understatement.
Because if there's a word that describes something even worse, like something coming in and grabbing you and pulling everything out, that's how I felt.
After a jury found Jeremy Smith, the man accused of fatally shooting their son, not guilty on all charges after he claimed self-defense.
From day one, I've always said, I needed facts. I wanted a fair trial, a fair investigation, and I didn't get either. I feel like the jury, they didn't care that the facts were there. They did not care.
Advocates say this family has had to fight tooth and nail since the very beginning.
Jeremy killed him and went home for 7 months, and only through community advocacy and tons of work was he arrested 7 months later. So we knew from the very beginning that the trial was going to be difficult.
The family says prosecutors made a good argument in court that it was not self-defense because Fresquez was walking away after being maced when he was shot in the back twice. They all strongly believe there was more behind the outcome of this trial.
It was not about truth. It was not about facts. It was about Adam being a Latino. I never thought I would have to say that because until this has happened to us, we've never had to deal with anything like this.
This was never structured to be a fair trial, and this is what Black and brown people deal with on a regular basis when going through the criminal legal system.
They shared this police report with us showing that Jeremy Smith had previously pepper sprayed another man in 2021 after an argument over a parking spot at a Lakewood Planet Fitness.
The details of that case are glaringly similar to the incident that happened between Jeremy and Adam. So in that incident, he claimed to have been threatened with a gun by someone else, and that's why he pepper sprayed that person. When law enforcement came back, they found that guy that Jeremy claimed had a gun, and they did not find a gun on him whatsoever.
Now that this chapter has come to a close,
we mourn. We mourn for my son, who we didn't get to mourn for because we had to fight for justice.
They're still proud of all they've done to stand up for Adam.
Even though the verdicts came back the way they did, it is never a waste of time to fight for justice. And if we had to, we would do this all over again.
He was the guy to go to for help. He'd give you the shirt off his back. He was a loving son.
In Edgewater, I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
We spoke to the mother of Jeremy Smith back in 2023. She said she believed her son did what he had to do when his life was being threatened.